fast. Got the on the dash. I'm on your. Why is everything chrome?
This book with an uppercut, call it Captain Hook. Ayy, I go shopping, want it, then I copy. Ayy, yeah, bitches popping, I do what they copy. Ayy, look, he's a sweetie, kiss it when he eat it. Ayy, yeah, know it's good when you chewing, ayy, singing. I love you with conversation.
Okay, let me start by saying I apologize to all like describing from Spelman because I know I definitely said I was going to be consistent and I wasn't at all. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna apologize for that. But as you can see, I'm not at Spelman anymore. I transferred after my sophomore year. Now I'm done with my junior year, so I didn't film at all. But that's what this video is about because I'm going to be doing a recap of my first year at Old Dominion University. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm about to be on my phone because I'm horrible at time and all that. So I moved into my apartment in August. I don't know what day, but it was in August. Yeah, in August. And so I'm going through my Snapchat memories because I'm gonna put them over here as I'm going through. So August, Lord Jesus, July, August. Okay, so August I moved in. I came down for orientation. I tried to film orientation, but like it wasn't working. So yeah, I came down for orientation. That's when I did all my major stuff, picked all my classes and stuff. And then I came back down because I was granted I was granted an e-board position for MAPS, which is Minority Association of Pre-Med Students. If you know, I was in MAPS at Spelman, so I came into MAPS at ODU. I was granted the position of event coordinator before I started here, and then throughout the semester I was granted the position of vice president. So I came down for orientation to help them with the table. And then, so throughout August, I hung out with my friend Victoria, Victoria Payton, and Jada, because I knew Vicky from way back, Jack and Jill days. So I knew her from there, so I was just hanging out with them throughout the whole August. So we went to parties. Don't think I filmed those. I know we went to the beach and we ate out, so that should be over here. Yeah. And then what else did we do? So then it was my birthday. That's all. That's also over here. I can't talk today, so that's also over here. I went to, I can't remember the name, but it was this like weird place. It was like Toast. I don't know what it was called, but they just had really nice breakfast food, and I really was craving breakfast that day, so that's where we went. So then fast forward a little bit to, what is this, October. I decided, since I was in Maroon Mystique at Morehouse and Spelman, I was gonna do something with dance here. So I come across this page. I come across PMP's page, Prestige Employees, that's what it's called. So I tried, me and Victoria tried out for PMP. They have a model side and they have a dance side. I tried out for the dance, she tried out for the models. We both made the team. And that's when I met my beautiful friends, Jasmine, Trinity, and Alicia. And so our first performance, I'll insert it over here. So our first pop out was that at where were we at? I don't even know what the places are called, and I've been here for a year. But it's the Web. The Web is where everything happens. So we popped it at the Web. I was given the solo for the first dance, so I was happy about that. And then homecoming rolls around. Our homecoming was very interesting. I can't insert those videos because it would be very embarrassing for some of my friends, so I'm not gonna do that. But I was sick for homecoming. I don't know what we did the week before. It was something, and like I lost my voice, and I had bronchitis. That's what it was. I had bronchitis. I was fine by like the end of homecoming, but like all the events I just wasn't able to go to because I was sick and I couldn't talk. So that was that. I went to a couple basketball games because then it was basketball season. I didn't go to any football games. I'm more of a basketball person. So there's a picture of us at the basketball game. And so then it was Halloween. Halloween was the best time. We went to this party. I'll insert all the clips over here. Just look over here. So we went to this party. We made our own costumes. It was really cheap. It was a really cheap costume, but it was really fun. I loved it. It's the one time I think we all went out like as a group. And then we called ourselves the Misfits. So throughout this video, I swear I can't speak. Throughout this video, I'm gonna just call them the Misfits. We're just the Misfits. That's what we're called. So that's what I'm gonna say. Then I went to a couple of ODU SAC events, and I think I'm not even gonna try and say what SAC is. I think it's Student Activities Council, maybe, but they put on a lot of events throughout the year, so I went to a couple of those, so I'll enter some quotes from that. So I know in one of these clips you're gonna see Demaya and Hadera. They were also in PMP, and they're on the stage rapping with somebody from Norfolk State, but it's like a song that everybody knows except me. So then fast forward to 2020. Woo. What did I do for 2020? I did nothing for New Year's. Yeah, I visited friends for New Year's. And so fast forward to J5, which is the Kappa's Founders Day, January 5th. So they had this whole J5 celebration. So I went to Richmond to go see Jazz because Jazz lives in Richmond, and they were having this like party or whatever. So I went there. So we got dressed. So this is all me and Jazz right here. Saw the Kappas. Insert them here. Met a couple of them. I know a couple of them. Then we went to, let's see, activity hour. It's not like a Spelman Market Friday or like a Morehouse Hunt Wednesday. It's like real different. Got a couple shots of like the alphas over here and some other boards. I think it was alphas to the zetas. I think the Kappas were in that video. I can't remember. Had a couple kickbacks with singing and dancing and all that. Went to a auction. I didn't know like we could do. Oh my god, my battery ran out. So boom, where was I at? I was at the auctions. Okay, so I didn't know that like, I think at Spelman you can't auction people. Like you have to auction like an item. But like here you can auction people. So I went to one of the little date auctions things. It was thrown on by ODU SWL, which is Success Without Limitations, if I'm like correct. Let me scoot over. Oof. Okay, so it was thrown on by them. So I lost my train of thought. Like, I don't even know where I was, and I don't even know when that was. Okay, that was in January. So what else did I do in January? So I went, Misfits went to dinner here. We went to the Twisted Crab. It's those places where you can eat like seafood in a bag. That's where we went. And then yikers. Okay, whose birthday was this? Okay, it was our friend Destiny's birthday. She was on PMP, but she was on the model side, so she had a party. So that's where this is. And then that's where the infamous Misfits and Co picture was taken. Hey y'all. And then what else happened? Okay, February, Pretty Nasty. I never went to Pretty Nasty in Atlanta because I never had money to get the ticket because the ticket was expensive. I never had time to get a dress because I was not a money saver. So this year I bought my ticket early. I got it early. I got it for cheap. And then the Misfits went to go get dresses because nobody had one. And my dress from Atlanta was too small. So that's what all these videos are gonna be, is at Pretty Nasty. So basically it's gonna be me, it's gonna be the Misfits, then we have Tanaya, that's coming up. So Tanaya was there. Oh my god, I totally skipped a part. Okay, whatever. Pretty Nasty. Tanaya was there. She's on Exquisite Majorettes, so that's a whole nother situation that I skipped over. So that's Tanaya. Then next is probably gonna be Vicky, because Victoria, the person I was talking about in August, Vicky. And so swirl back to, you know, back to January, is a whole situation happened. Cupcakes were involved. A lot of different things happened. So we ended up leaving PMP, and we tried out for, when I say we, I mean the Misfits minus Trinity. We tried out for Exquisite Majorettes. Shout out to the home team. So Exquisite Majorettes, we tried out for them. We made the team. Duh. And then oh my gosh, what's going on? So tried out, made the team, blah 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 blah. It's a team of all girls. Love my team. I love my team. I love every single one of y'all. Shout out to our captain Taylor and our co-captain Portia. We have Exquisite shirts. I don't know where mine is, because we just did the Don't Rush challenge and like threw it somewhere. So made that team. Come to our first pop out, my mom was there. Shout out to my mom. So she took videos of us performing, so I'll insert those over here as well. And then funny part is we battled PMP, and I think that was the funniest thing in the world, because it was like my old team versus my new team. It was like, you just get like that feeling like, okay, I gotta like actually do something, because now like I gotta prove like I was there. I was, you know, that blank. So I'm not gonna cuss on this channel. So I was that blank. So moving on, back to Pretty Nasty. Went to Pretty Nasty. Took some videos of my old team, because we went to, they had this showcase at NSU, and I still have like friends on like PMP, so I went there to support. Run around to Valentine's Day, didn't do anything. We had it was Daisha's birthday after that, and we sang happy birthday. Got a job at a surgery center, an eye surgery center. So that was that, and I think that's like the recap, because then Rona kicked in like February, March, so I don't really have anything other than that. So basically all I've been doing right now is just getting my work done, trying to finish these classes so I can get to my summer classes. So I think that's it, other than like, I don't think I missed anything. There's no darty season because school's basically over. Yeah, so I think that's a good recap. I've done amazing here compared to at Spelman. My grades are flourishing. I was on Dean's List first semester. Hey, about to be on Dean's List this semester. I plan to graduate summa cum laude, magna cum laude, whichever one. Got a kitten. His name is Blaze. Rona really just stopped everything, so I have nothing else that happened. First semester, amazing. Second semester was amazing up until Rona came. And my senior year is popping up. So shout out to me. I'm about to be graduating. Yeah! So then again, now I'm about to say what I always say, but I'm serious this time. I'm actually gonna film because I really want to film my senior year, just because I don't want to miss anything, and plus I already missed a bunch of stuff this year to film, but like I have Snapchat memories, thank the Lord for Snapchat. So you can follow me on my Instagram, you can follow me on my Twitter. I know my Instagram is like _ Marisa Danielle with 2 E's, and then my Twitter is like Marisa Danielle something, I don't know, it'll be in the cards below. So without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video, which should hopefully be in the next 2 weeks. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's interesting. Bye.